Hi guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while since I've been on, but I got sick. This is my first video since about 4 or 5, 6 months ago, and I'm going to do an easy one. It'll be a sunset over the forest. I'm going to do it in real time. It should only take me about 15 minutes or so. And here we go. First thing we do is we water down the paper. Get it nice and wet, soaking wet, before we put our sky and our forest in. So I take the big brush, I just load it up with water, make sure I've got the whole sheet wet. Okay, the first thing we do when we start our sunset is I lay down a nice yellow. And of course the yellow that I use is lemon light. And I put in a nice little cad orange. And on top of the cad orange, I'm going to add just a little bit of rose madder. So I've got a yellow, I've got an orange, and I've got a red, and that's the major color of my sunset. Now I'm going to put in some blue. You can see me mixing it up here. And I mixed the blue with a little bit of the red. Give it a touch of a purpley look. And there I've got my sky basically done. Not quite finished, but I want to put some clouds in there. And the clouds I'm going to put in are just going to be more of the blue, a little heavier blue. And here go the clouds right here. So again, I use my ultramarine blue, mixed with a little bit of my rose madder, and give me a little bit more purple. But feel free to mix whatever colors you want. You can put a little bit of your Payne's gray in there if you want to make it a little darker. And also you can put a little bit of burnt sienna in there. That sort of grays it up a tad. But the fun part is to mix whatever colors you like. I'll give you a guideline, and you can use it or get into your own colors. As you can see there, the blue is that I'm painting right now is standing out because I've added a little bit of the darker shade in there, a little bit of the rose madder. So now I've pretty much finished my sky. You've got the yellow, the orange, the rose madder, and the blue. So I've made my sky. This is half the painting. The other half of the painting will take about 10 minutes, but that'll go quickly. Let's just finish this off. Get those colors down. Okay, now we're going to start on our green. I'm just mixing up some green now. And the green that I'm using is just Hooker's green. Both those are my two colors at the top there. Both are Hooker's green. I also added my green gold, which is really the color that I'm starting with, the green gold. And I'm going to add my Hooker's green to it afterwards. But I'm laying down the green gold just so I can get a lighter base for my forest, and then I'll paint the darker trees on top. But this is just going to be for my tree line and my horizon line basically. So I put down the green gold, cover the whole area up, a little bit darker, a little bit lighter. Go up a little bit just to denote the trees. I'm going to put a lot of pine trees in here. They're easy to do, they're fast to do, it goes nice and easy. Now I'm adding the, pardon me, the Hooker's green, and I'm darkening that up with a little bit of sepia and a little bit of Payne's gray. And also what I do for my green is I take my cerulean blue and I mix it with a little bit of sepia, and that gives me the even darker look on the green. And basically I'm just mixing the whole thing up, put one on top of the other just so it'll all blend through. And after I'm through blending it, I put in the treetops, the pine tree tops, and just to show up against the sky. Beautiful little twilight sunset. Nice. I love doing the skies. I love doing the colors. Now here I'm just adding a touch of the purple to the green, to the hooker's green, and that's just darkening it up. You'll see the difference in a second. Should come out nice and dark. There we go. And that shows up right against that green gold color. And I put a little bit at the bottom too, just to blend in. One thing with watercolor, don't use just one color. Blend your colors, mix them up, show that you've got more than one color. It just makes your paintings much more interesting. If you just paint one color green, it looks flat. I don't even often mix my colors on the palette. I just dip my brush into the paint and I paint that way. It's very unusual because most people like to mix their colors on the palette. So what I've been doing, I've just been splattering a little bit of my burnt sienna, my raw sienna, and a little bit of the hooker's green, and just adding some color in there. So now I'm just covering up the sky. I've already splattered things in the sky. I'll turn those into birds down the road, but I should have done this first. Just adding some blue, again, just to make another a different color. Not everything is the same color. So I've got my ultramarine blue mixed with a little bit of green. You can see the green coming up here as I lift it into the green gold background. Again, just a line. Use the side of the brush, the side of the brush for the thicker branches, and a nice little point for the smaller branches, the thinner branches. And just, I do the trees haphazardly. I don't have any particular place to put them. I just want to make them different heights so they're not all the same, which is very important. It makes it look a lot more natural. And here, the splatter that I've put in before, I just cover up with a tall tree. So that takes care of the accident that I had before. And I blend this into the green gold. You can see more of the green here. And if you notice the colors, the darker greens, the lighter greens, just to make it much more interesting, of course. Now these greens are the cerulean blue mixed with a little bit of the sepia, and it just makes for a nice, really dark green. But anyway, no set rule, just mix up your greens. Don't make it all one color. Don't make it monotone. Try to put as many different colors in there as possible. That's what makes the whole painting interesting. The sky, I've got 4 or 5 colors mixed in there. The foliage, I've got another 4 or 5 colors mixed in there. And again, that's what makes these things interesting. And this is done in real time, so it's not sped up in any way, shape, or form. And you get to see how easy and simple it is. Definitely not hard. And by the way, if you like this, please click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And if you have any comments, please send them. We try to answer everything. So it's nice to be back. We're going to try getting out at least one painting a week. I'm actually going to try and get more for all the weeks that I've missed and all the people that have written in to ask what's happened or why am I not painting anymore. I do hope I'm better. I did have a case of pneumonia that set me back for a few months, and I think I'm well enough now to do the painting. And so if we get your comments and we get the likes and you subscribe, we're going to start putting out a lot more videos. Right now I'm adding a little bit of gamboge and green just to, again, make it a little bit different, another color combination of green. You don't want to have everything in one color. It looks too monotonous, and it's the difference of colors that makes your paintings look interesting. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm just finishing off the trees over on the right. I move left to right, top to bottom, left to right. So now that we're at the right-hand side of this, I'm almost done. Last tree or two, and then I'm going to do the splatter that I've got in the sky. I'm going to turn into birds, and that'll be the end of it. Nice, easy, simple. I hope you enjoy doing it. Experiment with the colors. Don't use just one color. Don't make it monotonous. Experiment with them, play with them, have fun with them. And again, you can do this fast enough. If you don't like it, do another one. One thing with painting is you've got to practice until you get it right, and then you got to practice some more until you can't get it wrong. So the trees are pretty simple to do. The sky, you saw me just splash the paint in, just drag it across the top, no particular way. The bottom, splash the paint in. The only thing that we're really painting here are the pine trees that are sticking up. Other than that, you just splash your paint in, mix it up, have fun with it, experiment with it, enjoy it. And again, don't make all your trees one height. Vary the height, vary the treetops. It's what makes your paintings interesting. Now I'm going to put in some birds over here, just some small ones up here. I'll put a half a dozen or more birds and that'll make it interesting. Put some more birds on this side. more birds on this side. When I paint, I feel like I'm there. It just brings back all the memories I had when I would go camping, and I would see the beautiful sunsets over the forest or over the lake. I listened to the loons and the birds. Pretty much done here. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you like it, please send us a like, give us some comments. We like to try and answer everything, and subscribe if you haven't. Again, thank you so much for watching. It's nice to be back. Again, I've had a wonderful time coming back. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you again real soon.